Welcome back, Whalers fam, to another bowling league night vlog. Tonight is week 8 of Monday Night Trios. We're getting a little closer to the end of the season, but still got time, most importantly. So, coming off our momentum from the Tampa Bowlers tour, we are continuing on with the Brunswick Quantum Evo tonight. We're going to have the hammer on the left side spares as we usually do, spare ball going right. So yeah, 24 hours later, we're back at the bowling alley, ready to bowl another league night. I don't know if we're feeling that coasting vibe just to get out of a league night, but I don't know. We'll see how we fare on the evening. We do have a 181 average, so we are flirting with falling out of that average of 180. But if we can put in some good nights going forward, including tonight, that'll pretty much steer us in the right direction. Not really much to talk about other than the fact that Rafael is now back at the 2 spot since my average dropped off and he didn't bowl last week in the last video for Monday Night Trios. It caused this, so it gives them more time to actually bowl second for a change since I've had it for most of the season. Um, he is getting better at the right time, so it works out for everybody. But yeah, tough league night is ahead of us though. These guys are pretty good. One of them also is a subscriber to the channel, so thank you for your support. And on to game 1 we go. Alright, so midway through game 1 now. I mean, we have a lot of good strikes, but things like this, as you're seeing, are popping up unfortunately, so it makes the game a little bit tougher for us to play. I only take 1 out of 2 there, unfortunately. I just went for it because I got sick of seeing it. It's not normal to do that, by the way, so I wouldn't recommend it. It's not the best thing to do on a split. Rafael's just going to clean up the mess I left, and he'll strike just fine. TJ's back up again. He's been on a run of strikes, as you've seen, and it continues there. My turn to go back up now, trying to get back on the track again, and we do just that with another strike. That hurts us a lot, especially after splitting, where splits are in between strikes. So that kind of sucks. Anyways, Rafael doubles up here, and TJ's back up once again. and his run of strikes. He will lock up his point though on matchup, and he'll continue to strike there. My turn to go back up again. We're just looking for something good here on this lane. We get a 10 pin here. I don't even know how the pin on the left popped up, but it happened to. Not sure how it didn't get swept, but another missed 10 pin here. So we're on opens and we're going to lose our point for this one on individual matchup. We're back up here with a spare. TJ's just cleaning up his split. Unfortunately, he ended up splitting after all those runs of strikes. My turn now to go spare with the radio, and we do just that. Fill ball here, which unfortunately doesn't play out as good as the first row. Same problem occurs, but we knock down 7 and finish with a 154. Not really how I wanted to start this particular league night, but we're pretty much behind the 8 ball early. Raphael had a strike and then he split in the following shot, so we're on to TJ. And in this case, since he's no longer striking, there's going to be spares that pop up. He'll take care of the spare completely and go on to Phil. I don't remember if we won or lost this one, but I feel like we lost this one because I was down on average. But you'll find out in the graphic. Yeah, I don't think we won this one. We were close, but just missed it. TJ finishes with a 252 after the first game, going well above and beyond his average. He almost finished 50 above his average in that game alone. So there's that. Anyhow, not a really great start for us. Just need a better combination of leaves and have them fall at the right time like we usually expect them to. Um, Hopefully we can pick it up here in game 2. If you like the content so far, make sure you like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Check out our shorts on the channel as well. They are just short clips of what you see in these videos to help drive more algorithm our way here on the platform. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it a lot, and on to game 2. Getting on with the second game here. We are clean through all these frames so far, which is really good. Not as many strikes though as game 1 at the moment, but we're hanging on. We're doing fine. Nothing really to be bothered about. Raphael's gonna strike there. We're back up to TJ now. He's got another good game in the books coming. Maybe a little bit overconfidence in that step. We gotta watch out for TJ. Make sure he doesn't fall over now. because when he does things like that, you gotta hold your breath for a hot second. Hopefully, he doesn't fall. But anyways, for us, we're back up again. Going for another spare here. We just gotta knock down spares. That's what we're doing here. We're doing a pretty solid job at it considering. But yeah, back up again, obviously, as we cycle through. TJ's run ends there for striking. Anyways, for us, we do strike on the left side, so we got back to Rafael pretty quickly. He'll do the same. That's a double for Rafael now. Heading into the 9th frame now. We leave another 10 pin, back-to-back 10 pins on the right side. But with the white dot, we're not too worried about it, obviously. We'll take it and move forward into the 10th. Rafael's turn now to strike. He does have pretty solid form. He will clear the entire deck there. Back up to me in the 10th frame now. Can we stay clean? It's a good ball here. Looks pretty decent. Doesn't grab the 7 pins, so we're forced to go left. However, I don't know. I let this one slip away too far and I miss it. So there goes the clean game. We just had to spare that and we would have been clean, but it would have been an under 200 clean game because there's just too many spares in it. But anyhow, we still go on to win this matchup based on a larger deficit. TJ's going to strike the first ball here. Baby split the second ball. And that's all she wrote from our team on this game. So we do take something here. I do still lose my point because either way, the individual matchup I was bowling is still bowling to their standard and a little bit more, but not by much. But either way, we got back to average, tried to give ourselves a chance to get a point, just didn't fall our way. But yeah, luckily for us, we do take the 2 points here as a team. Not quite an ideal league night though for us points wise at the moment, but we're looking to try to bounce back here in game 3. If you guys like this video, make sure to tap that like and subscribe button. It's all free support here on YouTube. Appreciate all the support. You may have just been watching the last few videos and have continued to keep coming back. I appreciate that. Feel free to subscribe anyway. It's an extra channel to support. I will see you guys after game 3. So, wrapping up the evening here. Not really much to say. It's an okay game. I mean, yeah, there's spares, but We just got to keep chipping away at them. I kind of adjusted for the left side a bit so I can stop missing them. And so far, ever since I've made that adjustment, which was like on the third frame there, with boards, I've been so much better since. Raphael is going to come strike here. He's having a pretty solid game, like quietly from behind the scenes. I'm back up now, and we leave this fancy 10 pin. Obviously, with the league kind of wrapping up on this evening, things are getting a little tougher. I thought I put the ball on that 10 pin pretty darn close. It just hooked just a smidge. But yeah, we're back up again, filling off of an open and a washout. So, with that said, we're forced to try to spare. The ball sadly does miss the head pin, so that pretty much eliminated our chances. That's an open frame going into the 10th for us. Obviously, TJ's coming up to wrap up. He'll strike there. TJ's had a pretty solid evening so far, but this does end up being one of his lower games in comparison to the first two. For me, once again, we got a spare on the right side where this is becoming nothing new at this point. We take both pins down. Final shot of the night here. I just throw my spare ball again. So it's just another spare ball shot. I didn't really care after the fact. It does knock down 8 and we end up coming home with 140. I decided to show Dylan off a little bit here since he's a subscriber to the channel. And there's a nice little triple for Dylan there. Raphael's up in the 10th frame now. And he will strike. Although he's had to spare at the end and came home with a 204. Solid ending for Raphael. TJ's going to strike like he has been the whole night. Just about. This is just the lower game of the 3. And that just keeps on rolling. Now for us, we come home with a 470 something. I think it was actually 470. 478 is what we finished with on the evening. We're down on pins by quite a bit. It's a pretty good deficit on what we should have, but we're missing about 60 plus pins in this matchup, which kind of hurt us in the end. Not some of my best work. Haven't really had good games since I've been having problems with starting on the left lane, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens going forward. Evo is starting to kind of show signs of wanting to not be used as much, although it's kind of not ideal on these lanes to use it because it is a heavier ball. Oil wise, heavy oil bowling ball. Anyhow, here's the stats. We have 478 through 3 games, under 65 on average. Individual series, I am once again 0 and 4. I've been 0 and 12 probably in the last 3 videos on individual matchups, so hopefully pretty soon here we actually see the positive end of it. So fingers crossed we do get back to that, but in this league we are probably going to fall under the 180 mark, so we got work to do next week. Team series, we take 2 points on that. There's a few extra points we took on matchups, but obviously on mine there's nothing to take. But we did take the second game at least, so I was able to help out in contributing to that win. And we only lost total by probably, I want to say 39 if I eyeball it right. But yeah, it was not terribly bad, but I just got to bowl better. If I bowled better in that last game, I probably would have been able to help keep that total at least somewhat closer. If you guys like the content, make sure you like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Check out the shorts on our channel as well. It helps us out a ton. And I will catch you on the next League Night video coming up very, very quickly. Wednesday Night Mixed, Week 9. See you soon.